Hi, welcome to Microknowledge Learning Emporium. In this video segment, I'm going to show you how, if you use the Microknowledge Learning Emporium as a meeting location, how you can be more engaging and how you can show emotion and things of that nature. One of the first things I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the menu and show gestures. Gestures are a great way to show emotion. So whether I'm sitting at a table or standing presenting, if I wanted to bow, I certainly have the opportunity to bow. Well, in that case, that was afraid. So I'll choose bow again. Click on bow and then play. So I have that option. So I presented, I want to bow. I have the opportunity to clap. Let's say I'm excited about something. I can clap. If I were sad, I could cry. And the intent here is to show emotion, whether I'm crying or not. Hopefully I'm not crying. But the intent is to show emotion so that this becomes a more engaging environment. For example, if we have folks remote and we are using this particular environment as a WebEx, if you will. On an actual WebEx like Skype or even WebEx, you can mute, tune out, go do something else in your computer. No one's the wiser, you're listening. Here, you have the opportunity to actively engage. It's exciting, it's stimulating. And then once you know these moves, for example, if I wanted to smile, I can simply type /smile. And you can see that I'm smiling now. So all of these things give me the opportunity to encourage and engage and move and do something a little bit different. So that engagement is one of the best parts about a meeting. Another option, besides the gestures, so I'm going to close that out of our screen, is the opportunity to position yourself in a place so you can actually see everything else that's going on. So for example, I'm actually facing you. But if I wanted to see everything else, I have the opportunity, and you can see it in this end, the opportunity to change what position I am. So if I click rear view, now you can see everything from this point. And I can use something to move myself up or down, left or right, and I can even rotate my view a little bit differently if I wanted to. So if I were looking out at the crowd, this gives me the opportunity to do that. Now in this particular instance, I'm looking out at a relaxation area, like an area that folks might come to. But whether it's here or whether I'm in a meeting space, you can see that the ability to position oneself in a particular location could be a helpful way for you to engage, see what's going on, and you can still have your emotion and then kind of understand how others are responding to that emotion. So if someone asks a question, I can still respond that way and then see them respond as well. So I wanted to give you the opportunity to understand gestures, viewing, looking, and even moving around. So if I wanted to move around, you can see that I can certainly go left or right. If I'm tapping the up arrow, I'm moving towards you. If I tap my down arrow, I'm moving back. Now that's a little harder when I'm facing you. Folks are used to, I'm going to go to the rear view. So now my up arrow moves me forward and my down arrow moves me back. It works the same way, but when I'm looking at myself, you have to think of it as the same way. Up, forward, down, back. These are some key components to giving you the opportunity to engage and move and navigate throughout this environment. I hope that you have the opportunity to try this by yourself at some point. Remember that under the communication menu, you can see gestures. Once you learn the gesture options, you certainly have the opportunity to type them in the chat window. And then some of them could potentially have a keyboard shortcut. You know how to change your position. So if you wanted to see how you were doing, you could kind of check out yourself, and then you could go to the rear view and kind of check out what's behind you. Use the camera to navigate your position. You can even zoom out or zoom in. Sometimes I like to get to the point where I barely see myself, but I'm looking at what I would be looking at from this perspective. And then keep in mind I can move up, down, left or right as well. And then in addition, I can walk by tapping the up arrow. I can walk backwards tapping the down arrow. And then I can actually turn. So now I can walk forward or back in that direction as well. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope this has helped you become more engaging in our meeting and collaboration areas too. Have a great day.